Hello and welcome to day one of us sharing our journey to 25k monthly recurring revenue by building SaaS products and building communities. So when I say we, that's myself and my friend Jack, who are in business together, building SaaS software, building micro SaaS and building communities on the Skool platform. So I'll say is that this is day one of us sharing our journey. This is not day one of the journey. Day one of the journey was right at the start of the year. We created our community called the AI Lab Pro, and that's had a few iterations of names over time, but AI Lab is what we've settled on right now. The AI Lab kind of makes up currently around 13% of our MRR. You can see at the moment we're at almost $15,000 MRR, and we are currently 13% of our turnover. In the AI Lab, we are sharing exactly how we are building our products, but also how to promote and market your products as well once you've kind of built them and you want to get them out and in front of the right people in the world. So the AI Lab is where we teach all of our processes and show you exactly what we do to build software, build communities, and start making monthly recurring revenue. So the AI Lab Pro is somewhere to go, and I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in following along, but also in maybe doing those kind of things for yourself. So you can see we started the AI Lab. We got up pretty quickly to almost $1,000 MRR, and then it kind of tailed off. And there's reasons for that, which I'll go into later. Today is just an overview of all the products and communities that we've built. And in subsequent videos over the coming days and weeks, I will share more details about each of the products and like the journey that we've been on with them. April, May time, we launched our product called EverAds, which is a SaaS piece of software. So what the piece of software does, it allows you to scale up creation of your ads. And it's really built directly for info products, memberships, communities, and SaaS. So this sort of helps you create what was, particularly laborious task of creating a lot of ads. So the way that Meta ads works today, or the Meta platform works today, is that you just need to provide it with lots and lots of variety and lots of creative variety. Just tweaking a header or changing a color like you used to be able to do in the old days just doesn't cut it anymore. And you need to provide it with lots and lots of variety. Although if you're going to create lots and lots of unique ads, then that's going to take you a lot of time to do that. If you're working in Canva and trying to create 50, 100 unique ads, whereas with EverAds, you're able to ship that, as you can see here, then ship 120 ads and creatives in 4 minutes. So this is what this platform does. It's got a whole bunch of different features, which I'll go to in cover in different videos. Something we've launched just recently is you can now publish directly to Meta ads. So the first time-consuming process for Meta ads was the creative process and creating enough volume, and you have to create that on an ongoing basis. You can't just create ads and you're done. Ad creatives fatigue. You need to create more and keep feeding the machine. But the second part of the process, which is really slow, is manually updating and editing your campaigns in Meta. Now we've added a feature into EverAds where you can press a button, and at the single press of a button, you'll get all your ads uploaded into a campaign. And we've got different templates depending on what your goal is for that campaign. So you don't even have to configure the campaign. You just choose the template and then click submit, and all your creatives and copy and everything is uploaded to Meta. And then you can go to Meta and make any tweaks if you need to, but generally you shouldn't need to once you've carried out that process in EverAds. We have partnered with Evelyn Weiss to build this platform. She's highly experienced in Meta ads. She runs ads for the Skool platform, and over time she's managed 25 million in ad revenue. So a lot of the input for this product comes from Evelyn, and also she continues to add anytime there's a new, and this happens on a very regular basis, there's new templates or new trends that are working that she's discovering in all of her testing, running high profile ads campaigns, we're then feeding that into the EverAds product as well. So it takes away less of the guessing and starting from a good standpoint of what works. So EverAds also has its own Skool community, which is free to join. so that's kind of paired up with the product itself. AI Lab Pro, as I mentioned, is our membership. So we currently have 349 members, and this is where you can go to learn about how to create SaaS applications, but also how to market and promote them and start generating them some income for you. And the third product we have here, we only launched maybe 10, 11 days ago now, and that's called Skool Kit. And Skool Kit is a way to help school owners run their school communities. So the way we describe it is superpowers for school owners. It has three tools at the moment: a post scheduler, a payment recovery tool, and automated DMs, automated messages, direct messages to members of your community. So these are tools that aren't available in Skool today. So we're basically extending the Skool platform and providing these tools. As you can see, here's the scheduler. But yeah, so that owners, it just makes it easier for owners to manage with a lot of the stuff that's kind of automated. So the schedule calendar is kind of here, for example. So you can go ahead and schedule posts using this kind of calendar view. I'll show you payment recovery kind of over here, because we've got more data in there. So this is payment recovery. So when a payment fails, you can have Everads automatically DM the person to chase them up and say, just to let them know that the payment failed, and that if they want to retain their membership, then they need to follow up. So as you can see here, so far Skool Kit has helped recover $174 for our AI Lab Pro community for people's card who declined and it didn't mean it to, and across all of our communities who's running Skool Kit. So all of our members that have signed up in the last 10 days, it's $750 across all of the communities. And the DMs are like automations, and I'll go through this in kind of more detail in kind of future videos. So Skool Kit itself is doing quite well. It had a really good launch. So at the moment, the MRR currently stands at $606, but actually the cash flow, so it's actually generated $2,400 almost dollars, and that's because people have been paying for the annual version of the product. So we have a founding member price on that at the moment, which only starts at $2. So it's kind of like a no-brainer kind of price. So that currently only makes up around 4% of our MRR, but we're expecting that to grow, pretty quickly because it's already had a really good launch and going well. So if we look at this graph, like we expect to reach our goal of 25K around November time. And that's if we carry on at the same trajectory. So we've got plans to launch new products, offer new services. So we're expecting that to go faster and sooner. So I hope to get there earlier than November. So we'll see over time. But as you can see, we're just $53 away from our 15K milestone. So things are going well to get to our 25K, certainly by the end of the year, but hopefully well before that. And when we get there and do that, we'll just set a higher target of maybe $50,000 or $100,000, and then we'll keep working up from there. But this is the first video. It's just a really short one, just to give you an overview of kind of what we plan to do in these videos. So in the next videos, we'll talk more about the different kinds of products that we offer and the different services we offer, how we built them, how we marketed them, and basically how we are doing what we're doing right here is getting an income of monthly recurring revenue. Now that doesn't mean we won't have the odd one-off project, and that will help with our cash flow, but generally like the main goal is to increase our MRR, and that's what we're doing through these products. You can see here that we've got the Secret School project, so we've got another idea for a school product, which we think people in school are going to love, but that's kind of in progress right now. And we've got two other microservices that we've already built, really quick kind of builds that we haven't done any marketing for at the moment, so they'll probably be revealed and opened up at some point. But again, this is what we're going to teach in our course of how you can build products really quickly and then put them out into the world and hopefully start earning. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there with the video. Hope that's interesting. If you're interested in follow along, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll put some links into the description so you can kind of follow along and check out our community and that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.